In this ancient arena, the apex predator reigns supreme. A pride of lions, masters of this domain, moves with a silent, coordinated grace. Their muscles ripple under tawny coats, perfectly camouflaged against the arid landscape. They are hunger and power embodied, their golden eyes fixed on an unusual sighted group of humans, explorers stepping cautiously through their territory. The air crackles with tension, the wind carrying a scent that triggers an instinct as old as time itself. The hunt is about to begin. The explorers, dwarfed by the immense landscape, feel a primal unease. The silence of the desert is deceptive. It's a canvas upon which the slightest sound paints a picture of potential danger. A nervous glance, a bead of sweat tracing a line through the dust on a face, these are the signs of vulnerability. The wind howls, a mournful song that seems to amplify their isolation, and then they see it. The glint of predatory eyes, glowing with fierce intensity under the harsh sun. The lions are no longer just watching. They are closing in. Suddenly, the silent tableau erupts into chaos. With a guttural roar that rips through the air, the pride charges. The ground trembles as powerful paws pound the sand, kicking up a blinding storm of dust. Instinct takes over. The humans turn and run, their hearts hammering against their ribs. Adrenaline surges, turning the world into a blur of motion and sound. A lioness, a vision of deadly grace, leaps through the dust-filled air, her claws extended, aimed at a fleeing man. It's a moment frozen in time, the peak of a life-or-death struggle. Just as the predator is about to strike, a new sound shatters the seamed roar of an engine and the blare of a horn. A vehicle appears, seemingly from nowhere, racing across the desert floor. People inside shout, their voices adding to the cacophony. The sudden, unfamiliar intrusion of noise and metal is enough to break the lion's focus. The attack is thwarted. The pride, confused and momentarily deterred, retreats into the haze, their roars echoing their frustration. The explorers, shaken but alive, have been granted a reprieve, a stark reminder that in the Kalahari, help can come from the most unexpected quarters. As the sun bleeds away, the desert transforms. The oppressive heat gives way to a chilling cold, and the landscape is bathed in the ethereal light of the moon. But the darkness brings no peace. Near a dwindling waterhole, another drama of survival unfolds. The air is filled with an unsettling sound, the whooping, cackling laughter of hyenas. A clan has cornered a lone, helpless cow, separated from its herd. Their shadows dance in the moonlight as they close in, their powerful jaws ready to crush bone. The cow's frightened bellows are a desperate plea in the vast, indifferent night. But the night holds more than just shadows and predators. From the darkness, a powerful force emerges. Siva's Kangal, a dog bred for centuries to be a guardian, charges into the fray. Its form is a silhouette of sheer power and courage, its bark a thunderous roar that challenges the hyena's claim. This is not just a dog. It is a living fortress, a protector whose loyalty is absolute. The confrontation is immediate and violent. Dust flies as the Kangal meets the clan head-on, a whirlwind of protective fury against ravenous hunger. The battle is a cinematic spectacle under the moon. Slow motion captures the raw intensity, the glint of teeth. The scrape of claws on dry earth, the powerful muscles of the combatants straining. The Kangal, with its immense strength and unwavering resolve, is a force of nature. It weaves and dodges, its deep growls a constant threat, driving the hyenas back, one by one. Their confident laughter turns to yelps of surprise and pain. This guardian will not yield. Finally, overwhelmed by the dog's ferocity, the clan scatters into the night. The Kangal stands triumphant, a silent, panting sentinel beside the cow it has saved. As a new day dawns, painting the sky in hues of orange and red, another hunter begins its patient work. Near a cluster of rocky dunes, a leopard, the master of stealth, watches a group of humans from the shadows. Its spotted coat makes it nearly invisible against the textured rocks. It moves with a liquid grace, each step placed with deliberate, silent precision. The camera follows its fluid movements, a phantom gliding through the landscape. This is the art of the ambush, perfected over millennia. The setting sun casts long, dramatic shadows, heightening the sense of impending doom. Without warning, the leopard strikes. The attack is a blur of speed and ferocity. Fast cuts and a shaky camera perspective plunge us directly into the chaos. The air is filled with the frantic beat of tribal drums, mirroring the pounding hearts of the humans. They scatter, shouting for help, their cries echoing against the rocks. The leopard is a whirlwind of spots and claws, a predator in its element. Just as it closes in, a new light pierces the twilight, the bright, dancing flames of torches. Another group arrives, shouting and waving the fire, firing flares that streak across the darkening sky. The leopard, wary of the fire and noise, hesitates, then melts back into the rocks, its hunt spoiled. The Kalahari is a land of contrasts. Moments of heart-stopping chaos give way to periods of serene, breathtaking beauty. Drone shots sweep over the endless dunes, revealing the raw, untouched magnificence of this wilderness. Close-ups capture the untamed spirit in the eyes of its creatures, the fierce glare of a lion, the watchful gaze of a leopard, the loyal eyes of the Kangal. Slow-motion dust effects emphasize the drama of every chase, every confrontation. This is a world where the struggle for survival is a constant. Brutal and beautiful dance, performed by both man and beast against the backdrop of an unforgiving yet majestic land. As the sun finally dips below the horizon, casting one last golden glow over the vast desert, a profound, quiet descent. The land holds its breath, waiting for the cycle of life and death to begin anew with the rising of the moon. In this immense and primal world, survival is not a given. It is earned through strength, through courage, and through an unbreakable will to live. In the heart of the Kalahari, survival belongs to the brave man or beast. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. For more epic wildlife stories that bring you to the edge of your seat, Don't forget to subscribe to Life Hub. We'll see you on the next adventure.